Welcome to the Uncomfortable Truth Channel. I am your host, AC Got It. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button for the algorithm. If I provide you any value, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram. You can send me some videos on there that I could react to. I got a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by March. Might be a tough goal, but help a brother out. Not gonna do too much talking. Let's get into the video for the day.
This new batch of men that the Lord has cursed us with, they're motherfucking ridiculous. I just saw a video about some man talking about how men need to start taking women on buffer dates so they can make sure they're not being used for a free meal. You have no idea how fucking poor you sound. You sound like a fucking beggar, a street urchin. Food. Y'all are so motherfucking ridiculous. I really need y'all to understand that most of y'all are genuinely so unlikable. We wouldn't even use you for a free dinner day. I would actually rather dumpster dive behind a motherfucking Olive Garden than do that shit to myself. Y'all are sad and pitiful and poor and lonely. And
Really?
you will be that forever. You're just gonna be a perpetually lonely ass motherfucker. Grow old and alone with your dog. That's generally how I see this generation of men growing old. You're not gonna be able to get a bad bitch to stand by you. You're just not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let's talk about it. We're gonna go through every scene. I'm gonna break down what you talking about. Let's break it down.
This new batch of men that the Lord has cursed us with, they're motherfucking ridiculous. I just saw a video about some man talking about how men need to start taking women on buffer dates so they can make sure they're not being used for a free meal.
You see, just think about it. As a woman, if you was a man and you took 10 different guys, well, I'm gonna break it down like this. Let's say if everything was flipped, women had to take men out on dates. And you took 10 different guys out on a date and they ghost you. That's a lot of money that you wasted. Just think about it. As a man, if you go through situations in life, you're going to start to come up with strategies so you can win. You don't just continue to keep doing the same thing. The real problem is a lot of women, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them got together and they said, let's just get over on the men. That's just their mindset. Let's just get over on the men. Let's extract resources from them. I mean, the government and everything, all the systems out here are all set up to just take resources and drain the energy from men, especially black men. Like they don't want to see you win in life, and they're making it seem like you should just give them money just for the simple fact that they are women. Get out of here. Let's get back to the video.
You have no idea how fucking poor you sound. You sound like a fucking beggar, a street urchin. Food.
Buy your own food. I mean, if you got the money, you have the resources. I mean, how you gonna shame somebody about buying you food? I'll never shame a woman for not buying me food. I can buy my own food. That's how you know. Like when you hear women saying we're independent and we're strong and this and that, but they always complain about what a man ain't doing for them. You can't be independent and strong and complaining about what somebody else ain't doing for you. That's just a lie. Like I said before, they all got together and said, let's just get over on the men. No man gotta buy you anything. You buy yourself stuff that you want. I'm just keep it all the way 100. Like most women like her, they've been dealing with simps and beta males who had the resources, or drug dealers that had maybe $1,000 a day. Let's say if a woman deal with a drug dealer, he making maybe like $1,000, $3,000 a week or a day. He can throw a little $100 at a woman. That's nothing to him. That's nothing. You see, this woman right here, she want men to continue. She want every man to continue just giving her money, even though she's not really sexually interested in these guys. Because think about it, women nowadays, they'll go out with a guy that they're not sexually attracted to, and they'll just eat his food and ghost him and do it to the next guy. So guys are starting to get hip to this BS that they're doing, because the city girls and sweeties and stuff teaching these women how to finesse the men. And she's just mad because men are starting to wake up. But let's get back to the video.
Y'all are so motherfucking ridiculous. I really need y'all to like understand that most of y'all are genuinely so unlikable. We wouldn't even use you for a free dinner day. I would actually rather dumpster dive behind a motherfucking Olive Garden than do that shit to myself.
Stop lying.
Sad and pitiful and poor and lonely. And you will be that forever. You're just gonna be a perpetually lonely ass motherfucker. Grow old and alone with your dog. Like, that's generally how I see this generation of men growing old. You're not gonna be able to get a bad bitch to stand by you. You're just not.
I mean, hey, cut it out. Stop saying that she looked like a man. Don't do that. Don't talk about the black queens. Don't say the black queens look like a man and stuff like that. Don't talk about all the makeup that she got on her face. Don't talk about the colorful wigs and stuff like that. Let's not do that. Let's not try to come at how deep her voice is. Don't do that. Like, because you shouldn't talk about women like that. You shouldn't say these type of things about. You shouldn't talk about her voice. You shouldn't say anything about the Jordan eyebrows or nothing, or the pound of makeup that she got on. Don't say nothing about that, because that's a beautiful queen. So we gotta, make sure we uplift all the queens and stuff like that. And if a woman wants you to take her out on the expensive date, you should do that. You should be honored to take her out on the date and spend all your money on her and get nothing. That's a bunch of bullshit. Ain't no man got time to be spending his money, his resources that he worked hard on a woman who's not interested in him. You see, when you hear women like this, and I'm not here to bash this woman or belittle her like some women. This for the women that might come across this video and get in a conversation talking about, all women are not like this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we understand that. But most women are like this. Most women want to use men. And I want to break down, this woman said that men will be lonely. 80% of men always been lonely. It's been like that for generations and years, maybe 50 years, because women want a small percentage of men. They want the top 20% of men. And with social media, it's even more extremely high. It's more like they want that top 10% or 5%. And it's not enough for those type of guys to go around for these women. However, these women, just think about it. Let me break this down like this. A guy that's a one percenter, a rich guy, or let's break it down like this. Let's say a guy that's a 5%er. He's making $250,000 a year. Now, to some women nowadays, they saying that's not a lot of money, but that's a lot of money to be making a year, because most men only make $41,000 a year. Just think about an Amazon worker. He's making roughly about $15,000 a year. Not even, maybe that's after taxes or something like that. But let's break this down like this. A guy that's making a whole lot of money, he have 80% of the options of women. He have a plethora of options. So when you sit up there and say he's going to be lonely, because women who look like her, she's trying to talk to a certain demographic of men. So she's projecting and saying these new generation of men, 80% of men are invisible to her. So women only talk about the men that they're sexually attracted to. Power is invisible to those who have it. You see? Just think about this. A guy that have the resources, the status, he could pick whatever he want. And some of the guys who were simps, who didn't have no money, who didn't have no status, they just got some money, they just got some status. Now they're starting to filter out these women and stuff like that. And some of the women, like I told you before, they got together and said, let's get over on the men. And they just mad because men are starting to wake up. I wanted to read this article and stuff right here. I ain't trying to keep this video too long, but this article was saying, since the dawn of time, man has struggled to attract the opposite sex. Some go the beta route, buying her flowers, dinner dates, showering her with affection, only to be dumped for Brad, the college quarterback. Others take pickup lessons, studying and practicing for hours. Others spend time on themselves until they are the ultimate man. The question is, why must men work so hard to attract women if men and women are equal? It's because men and women are not equal. You see, as a man, you got to work on your body, you got to work on your money, you got to work on your status. You got to build something, because women don't want a broke guy. They don't want a dusty guy with his breath stinking, smelling like lion balls and giraffe nuts. They don't want a short guy. They want a certain type of guy, and most guys are average. And that's the video for today. If you like the content that you're getting, hit that subscribe button. Sub to the channel. Hit the like button for the algorithm. Follow me on IG, Instagram. Send me some videos to react to. I'm trying to grow this channel, so give me that HBO special. Help a brother out. I'll see y'all in the next video. AC got it. Uncomfortable truth. I'm gone.